Adhyay 17. Arjun said, "What, O Krishna, is the property sattva, rajas or tamas of persons who will bid worship with faith but in disregard of the scriptural ordinance?" The Lord said, "Listen to me on how the faith arising from people's innate nature too is of three kinds: virtuous, impassioned, and blind. Since the faith of all people, O Bharat, is according to their inherent propensity, and man is reverent, he is what his faith is. While the virtues worship God, and the impassioned and morally blind worship yaksh and demons, they who are blinded by ignorance worship ghosts and nature spirits. Mark you that they who undergo terrible self-mortification without scriptural section and are afflicted with hypocrisy and arrogance besides lust, attachment, and vanity of power, and who wear out not only the elements that form their bodies, but also me, who dwells in their souls, are ignorant men with evil disposition." The Lord said, "Listen to me with the distinction between the three kinds of yajna, penance, and alms that are like the three kinds of food relished according to individual tastes. Food that is naturally pleasing and conducive to life, intellect, strength, sound health, happiness, and satisfaction, besides being savory, tender, and durable, is loved by the virtues. Bitter, sour, salty, too hot, pungent, rough, acidic food that give rise to sorrow, worries, and illness is preferred by the passionate. Food that is half-cooked, unsavory, odorous, stale, leftover, and defiled is liked by men with a dull sensibility. Yajna that has spiritual sanction and the performance of which is an obligation is fitting and auspicious when it is practiced by persons with intent mind who aspire to me reward. And O the unequaled among Bharat, be it known to you that the yajna which is embarked upon for mere ostentation or even with a view to some reward is contaminated by passion and moral blindness. Devoid of scriptural sanction and powerless to invoke the Supreme Spirit as well as to restrain the mind, the yajna that is engaged is without a sense of total sacrifice, and faith is said to be demoniacal. Adoration of God, the twice born, the teacher preceptor, and of the learned, along with having the qualities of innocence, uprightness, chastity, and disinclination to violence, are said to be penance of the body. An utterance that does not agitate but is soothing, propitious, and truthful, and which is but an exercise in the study of Ved, in remembrance of the Supreme Being, and in self-contemplation, is said to be penance of each. A feeble temperament, tranquility, silent meditation, self-possession, inner purity, and the like are said to be penance of the mind. The threefold types of penance undergone with utmost faith by selfless persons who do not desire any fruit thereof is said to be truly righteous. And if undergone with the purpose of gaining homage, honor, and adoration, or for mere display, penance is unsteady and ephemeral, and is said to have the property of rajas. The penance that is undertaken out of mere stupid stubbornness or to hurt others is said to be diabolical, and the alms that are given to the right person at the right place and right time, and in the spirit that charity is abundant, duty alone without any expectation, are said to be good, and alms which are offered grudgingly and for a good turn in exchange or with some recompense in view is said to be impulsive and morally improper, and the alms which are dispensed without deference or contemptuously to unworthy recipients and at inappropriate place and time are said to be diabolical. The Lord said, Om, Tat, and Sat are three epithets used for the Supreme Being, from whom at the outset there came forth the Brahman, Ved, and Yajna. It is hence that the deeds of yajna, charity, and penance, as ordained by scripture, are always initiated by the devotees of Ved with the resonant utterance of the syllable Om. Stripped of desire for any reward and holding that God is always prevailing, persons who aspire to the ultimate bliss embark on the task of yajna, penance, and charity as ordained by scriptures. Sat is employed to express the ideas of truth and excellence and upar. The word is also used to denote the propitious act, and it is said that the condition inherent in yajna, penance, and charity, as well as the endeavor to attain to God, is also rare. Therefore, O Parth, is it said that devoid of faith, the oblation and alms that are offered and the penance that is suffered, as well as all other similar ventures, are all false, for they can do us good neither in this world nor in the next.